Okay, so here we go. So how much can you actually make trading Forex? Or trading, just trading, you know, if you want to trade Forex, or you want to trade crypto, or you want to trade stocks or commodities. Maybe you've read my book. If you didn't, I explain everything in the first part of the book. But to me, trading is trading, and it doesn't matter what you're trading. Of course, every market has its own characteristics, but if you're a trader, you're a trader, and you should apply certain rules to be a successful trader. So, getting into it, what can you earn? Well, to be honest, I personally am making 20 to 25 every 3 months. Um, Maybe that sounds, not what you expected, but I gotta be realistic. I've been trading for 8 years now, and I gotta, I've tried everything. I went from the bigger time frames to the lower time frames and back, and I tried different strategies, and the whole risk management part, which I explain in the third part of my book, by the way, was the last thing I needed to be consistently profitable, because that's it. At the end of the day, we can all hit buy, we can all hit sell, and from time to time you make a lot of money, and from time to time you just wipe out your account again. So being realistic, you know, I, I, I I try to put it like this. Like I said, every 3 months to me is this. If you wanna go for a monthly profit, or and maybe if you're a beginning trader, that you should be happy with 10% every period. Let's say period. I do it every 3 months, so it's not bad. I don't know else where you can get 100% return on your capital every year. So that's quite good if you ask me. But I think sometimes when you go out there, social media is showing those crazy things, which can set you off in terms of expectations. But that's maybe something for a different video. In this case, I want to show you that. Let's say you start with $100, just 100. That's often the minimum of a broker that says you gotta deposit something, and the minimum is 100. Okay, that's fine. Um, you start trading, you read a lot, you connect with people, you start looking for opportunities, and let's say you also know a little bit about risk management. So at the end of the month, or at the end of the 3 months, of let's say period from now on, at the end of the period you want to make 10% or 10 or 15 or whatever, and you're trading with 100. Well, that would mean that you are up 10%, which means you made $10 in that period. Same thing goes, 15, 20, or 25 dollars, or whatever currency you're trading in, based on the percentage that you can grow. Of course, it would be crazy to expect that this can go times 4 within a month or within a couple of months. That's not how trading works. You also have to deal with losing trades, which are inevitable, but you have to cut your losses in time. So that is a small loss, and you have to let your winners run. And the running part is sometimes it's hard. It's just as hard as taking a loss, but you have to let them go. And by letting them go, you can. It takes time. So that's why I always. Back in the day, I had weekly targets. I remember, turned into monthly targets, and I think it's way more relaxed to look at it like what kind of great trades can I find, and only taking those great trades and making a 25% every 3 months. So same thing goes. It's just math. If you do it with 1,000, then of course you make 100. Now it's getting interesting. This is getting a little bit more serious if you want to really pursue a career in trading, or in the trading business. If you go from 10,000, then every period you trade, and every period you are making an actual profit. So let's, for now, in my case, stick to these two. I would be making every 3 months a 2,500 if my account would be 10,000. If you would have an account on 20,000, for example, you are making these amounts. I think these amounts are kind of like oh, not yet. I think I'm living in the Netherlands. I think if you make the 5,000 every 3 months, I think you are almost at the average net what everybody's making. a lot of people are making in the middle class. I think I don't know for sure. And of course, if you have 50,000, you can build your account up to 50, or maybe you have 50 to invest. I don't know. I think I put it on here just to show you the picture, but it's kind of extreme. I realize that. But if you invest, if you have 50,000 and you have a solid trading strategy, you can make, in my case, would be making a 10,000 to 12,500 every quarter. So that is that's for sure a salary for a lot of people in the Netherlands. I'm sure about that. But here's the thing. Earlier on, I did a video on taking risk, every trade, risk management. Check out the video if you want to know the whole story. Every trade you take is 50-50% chance of a loss or a win. If it's a loss, then you are down just a little bit, looking at your total capital. If you're up, of course you're up, and the goal is to be up more than the actual loss on the trade. It's called risk reward. If the risk reward is in at least 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 or bigger, this would be 1-to-3 or 1-to-4. That's the way risk management and trading is done. It's a probability game. So in every trade you lose, you win, you lose, you win, etc., etc. And at the end of the whole equation, you get, of course, you're striving for a growing account, and that's what you're looking for. All those things depend on the time. How much time do you give a trade to evolve? That's the kind of the thing I just mentioned earlier. Another thing is the time frame you're trading. If you're trading the bigger time frames, let's say for example the daily time frame, it takes more time for a trade to actually run out, and it also offers you less opportunities because it takes a lot of time for setups to form. Your hit rate, on the other hand, will be a lot bigger if you just take 2 or 3 trades every month, but those are the winners. Then your hit rate could be that you have a 100% hit rate, maybe, if you really have the time and the patience and the the professionalism to just take the trades that are actually too good to to leave alone. And the psychology part, you can have all those great ideas and plans, and you get greedy, or you get scared, or a lot can happen in trading. So let's switch back one more time. This is kind of a realistic thing. Make a print screen and put this on your monitor or something. Be realistic. Don't expect trading to be this huge money-making machine. It's just not what it is. And also in this slide, or in this sheet, I want to emphasize that first of all, having a trading strategy, of course, is what it's all about. Without a strategy, just jumping in and out is ridiculous. But you would be amazed how many people I talk to who send me an email or talk to me on Instagram, especially on Instagram, who are asking me crazy questions like, is this going up or down? When people ask me that question, I know they didn't have a clue what they were doing before they got in the trade. They wanna hear from me that a certain instrument is going up or down because they are in trouble. They see things falling and falling and falling, and they are long for a long time, and they want me to tell them, don't worry, price going in your direction. They do not have a plan. So without a strategy, you're doomed. This not even the $10 a month or 3 months is realistic. You're just gonna blow up your account. Sticking to the plan, like I said, emotions, trading psychology. If you don't stick to your plan, you can sit with your mentor, you can sit with your friends, you can sit with me, make up great ideas, great plans. But if you don't stick to it, of course, then you can throw the whole strategy into the trash can from the beginning. So I made a little jump, the psychology part. Stick to it. Don't get greedy, don't violate your risk management rules in order to make more money, because if you want to make more money, the risk is higher and you can lose more money, and that is at the end of the day, it's probabilities. So if you don't stick to that, you're gonna fail for sure. And then risk management. Of course, we have risk management. That's a huge part in trading, a so often overlooked part in trading. Stick to the rules. 2% on every trade, maybe 1 if you're a new trader, but stick to it. You're gonna lose, and if you don't have risk management in place, a lot of people ask me, they don't even know how big of a lot size they're gonna put in a trade. They don't know how to calculate that. They don't know what risk reward is. When I say what's your risk reward or what's your risk management, they say things like I always use this lot size. Okay, then you don't know what risk management is. Or I always do this, or I always do that. There is no always in trading. You have to calculate every move. And if you don't, then sooner or later you're in too big, or you can also be in too small. You know, if you're in too small, you don't make any money, because at the end of the day, the wins don't add up for the losses that occur from time to time. Okay, well that's it for today. I hope this gives you a motivation, not a demotivation. This is what it is. Keep your head cool, build your strategy, stick to the plan. Make sure you understand risk management, you apply it. It's all described in my book, and the book is free. So please contact me if you want a free copy. If you want to help me help you, please like, comment, share, everything. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.